cold breeze of winter. Although once harsh and bitter, the breeze now brings feelings of warmth and romance. Although the time is waning, the romance continues in its dance through the winter sky. You wish there was more time, that each second would go on a little longer. Yet the passing time doesn't disappoint you. Rather, each second, minute spent watching gives you pure bliss and comfort. For the first time, you'll be more than content to be just a stranger, as long as you got to watch the romance unfold. However, the once definite confession begins to feel less definite. Time is running out. Will it really end like this? This is soundtrack number 1. The drama follows Han Sun-woo, played by a self-made rookie photographer, and his childhood best friend, Lee Eun-soo, an upcoming lyricist, played by Han So-yi. They have been through every trial and tribulation over the last 19 years, upon that they believed was so unshakable. To everyone around, it was evident that Sonu had feelings for Eun-soo, yet Eun-soo remained oblivious. Who would have guessed? However, when the two decide to live together for 2 weeks because of Eun-soo's lyrical issues, their well-established lines of friendship begin to blur in unexpected ways. The everyday moments they shared, from mundane routines to spontaneous conversation, sparked an intricate dance between affection and intimacy that neither anticipated. The central idea that continues to dance around the room is the idea of unreciprocated love. I'm so sorry I had to put you guys through that. Let's start anew here. So I'm more of an anime watcher, as you can see in the opening, but I dabble a little bit in K-dramas. But something that's always gonna stay true for me is that I hyper focus on romance. The genre does get repetitive, but like once in a blue moon, like you find something like Bakemonogatari or like Oregairu or Duna, like something drama heavy. But once in a while, shows like Soundtrack 1 like really feel like a breath of fresh air compared to like the suffocating romance dramas. These romance dramas really feel like a heavy blanket on top of you, like they just suffocate you. But then Soundtrack 1, it kind of alleviates that. It like picks that blanket back up and says, "You good, my boy?" I understand if you don't like horimiya or slice of life romance, but like trust me on this one, Soundtrack 1 is so worth it. Unfortunately, the drama is only 4 episodes, but it's like 40 minutes, so like it's like 8 episodes if you really think about it. But honestly, honestly, looking back at like the short episode count, I'm really quite pleased with the short amount, because obviously I do want to see the romance develop a little bit more, the relationship go a little further, some cute filler episodes. But the limited quantity really like makes you feel the time crunch and what's at stake for these two. The couple themselves are pretty good as well. Like the casting for them was pretty perfect. Like Han So-yi or like Han So-yi. The casting was like perfect as well, because Han So-yi suits the character of Eun-soo because of her like weirdly constricted look. Like she sometimes it looks like she has to go to the bathroom really bad. But then it also kind of complements Han So-yi's acting because she's an oblivious female character. There's also Park Hyun-sik, and his acting is pretty immaculate because he perfectly plays the innocent character of Sonu. But that still isn't why I'm fond of the drama. Obviously, acting plays a major role, and I kind of enjoyed it because of Han So-yi, like honestly speaking, but there's still something more. In my search to figure out, I entered the Soundtrack 1 soundtrack, the Soundtrack 1 playlist. It turned out to be filled with banger after banger after banger. Each song brought me back to a specific scene in the drama, and the emotions it invoked deep within my soul cannot be explained. But that's still not why I love Soundtrack 1. It was only after a conversation with my friend that I realized why Soundtrack 1 really like meant something to me. She explained that Soundtrack 1 doesn't really resonate with her, and this kind of lit a light bulb in me. Like I said in the beginning, I love romance. Like, romance, all I care about. And even since the first anime I've ever watched, it's been a romance. So it's been my entire anime journey. It's been the core of the shows I've watched, and will continue to stand at the center of it all. The thing is, Soundtrack 1 is the definition of romance. The center of the show is romance, and there really isn't any sub-genre. It doesn't try to be something it's not. It doesn't involve unnecessary subplots and genres, and it doesn't try to appeal to everybody. It knows what it wants to be, and doesn't try to be loved by everyone. It's made for those who appreciate the genre of romance. It's pure romance all the way through. I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. Soundtrack 1 is romance. I know I sound like a supremacist, a gatekeeper, one may say, but genuinely I mean it without such intent. Like, I made this video so that I could reach out to those who have not yet tried pure romance. Because everyone has tried action with a sprinkle of romance, mystery with a little chip of romance, horror with romance. But have you tried just romance? Thank you for watching and sticking all the way through to the end. This video took me a long time to create. Genuinely took me a month. And it's my first video, so please like and subscribe. And hopefully we could continue doing this throughout the school year.